Hello, and welcome back to Rosewyn Chronicles, or whatever I'm calling this. I decided against Chronicles. I keep saying Chronicles, though, like I cut it out of the last video. Anyway, hello, and welcome back to my survival series. I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I am sick. I'm sick. It's not fun. It's really, really not fun. Being sick is making recording videos difficult. Who would have thought that having something affect the way I sound makes recording videos difficult? Anyway, the first part of recording this video, I could not speak. I'd lost my voice. I couldn't talk at all. It was real bad. I thought I recovered, so I streamed. That was a bad idea. I shouldn't have done that, but I had fun. I enjoyed it. So what I've done is that I recorded some video without any voiceover at all, just purely grinding. And that is going to be tackled with a quick little voiceover from hopefully a less sick-sounding Shay Laura, recounting what I've done so far. Hello, it is 2 weeks later, and I'm feeling much better, though my voice hasn't fully recovered. What you can see me doing here is finding a lava pool, so that we can go to the nether. I couldn't find enough obsidian, and I didn't have a diamond pickaxe, so crafting up a helmet, and I decided to put the portal by my starter house, as opposed to building it by the lava pool, which would have been easier, but less convenient for me to get to. I have 2 buckets, and I am just trying my darndest to build this portal. It's really kind of a hassle. Ran out of food, so breeding my cows up every now and then, getting some more steak, putting some potatoes on, because I know that if I'm going to the nether, I'm going to need health and the ability to regenerate. 2 buckets makes the process of making a portal easier, but it's still notably a hassle. I hope that you've all been doing well. Being sick has been really annoying, but mostly I've been doing well. I always struggle to take care of myself because I want to work more. I really like what I do. I really like working. So we're ready to go into the nether now. I have donned my golden crown and made flint and steel so that we can light the portal. Go. And I'm making sure I have decent armor, a better sword, enough food, some blocks on me to bridge with, which I'm glad that I got, because this is the worst nether spawn that you can get. It's so bad. But I did bring some blocks, so I was able to bridge over to the nearby island. This is made more nerve-wracking by rendering errors that happen with OBS sometimes, as the blocks under my feet just go invisible, as they do. I was very tempted by this gold, even though I have no reason to be, and I don't have a good pickaxe, and Silk Touch would be better, or even Fortune, really. But I checked with the free cam that they were not just, 1 block deep, because, it's the end inchling problem all over again. You never know when you're on a ledge in the nether if this block will be the last. But free cam means that you can check. It's great. I played dodgeball with some ghasts. This was very nerve-wracking. I figured out that the one thing I forgot to bring was arrows. Luckily, I could get that badass shot off. Usually I struggle way too much to fight ghasts because there's just too much lag. So it's always kind of fun in a single-player world being able to back the charges back, because I don't often get the chance to do that. The way I'm recording this is really interesting. It's something that a lot of my favorite YouTubers do. Oh yeah, I was searching for ghost tears, didn't get any, but when I kill ghosts overland, I always love going to get ghost tears because I like potions. I found this little patch of Soul Sand Valley, and I gathered up some soul sand and some soul soil because I knew that I was looking for nether wart, and I wanted something to plant it in, but also because soul sand, good texturing block. As I'm just fighting this other ghost, this was a really difficult battle. The soul sand made it so difficult, and it's just in this little crevice. but that told me that there was more space on the other side of the crevice. So I thought I'd check it out. Didn't find anything over there. Ended up using free cam to find this fortress. See, I'm getting sidetracked for the point I was going to make because of this. I dug down to the fortress, and you'll never guess what I found in the tunnel. It's absolutely useless to me. I do not have a diamond pickaxe. There's nothing I can do about this. Anyway, yeah, recording a voiceover afterwards. Oh, I was so excited. As soon as I stepped into the fortress, I found netherwort, which is what I came here for. I love potions. And then I immediately found another staircase. I was so happy. I left that staircase intact because I always feel bad about looting the netherwort, but I did find some more in a chest if you just saw that number go up. And I found some diamonds, so I have enough diamonds for a pick now, which is awesome. Probably won't do that because I'm hoping to, get some from villagers. But we'll grind some blazes for a little bit. Yeah, so like some artists that I like and stuff, they do their speed paint or whatever and then just record a voiceover in like basically one take over the top. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. I'll probably edit it down a bit, but I barely have a script for this. It's sort of just talking about what we see. So, we might as well chat for a little bit. I was so terrified of those wither skeletons as I'm hiding around the corner from the blazes on half health. Just so worried that the wither skeletons would see me. There were some really close calls with the blazes, but I did end up getting enough blaze rods before going home to be happy with it. I think this is when I go home. Yeah, I wasn't making it past this one. And that's okay, because now we can plant some netherwort. I love having netherwort grow outside by my house. It's so cute. Maybe that's just because I'm a potioner. I like making potions. I love growing netherwort around the place. In fact, I thought that this corner would just be perfect for a little bit of netherwort. It's just this perfect little nook in the corner of the room by my potion kit. It was perfect. Anyway, the next thing that I needed was a zombie. So I came over to the zombie spawners because, of course, the reason I want potions is to cure some villagers. And now that I have the ability to do that, I need something to convert the villagers. So I'm posted over here by the zombie spawner, getting the boat into position so that the zombies will get into the boat and not try and eat my face off. And I have my old, almost broken sword there to hand to the zombies. I'll wait a few seconds, see if they pick it up, and if they don't, I shall slaughter them mercilessly. And then hopefully, eventually, I'll get a zombie. This took ages. Many zombies dead. It's fine. I did finally find a zombie that would accept it. Not yet, clearly. Not this one. I kind of wish that I was still going on my artist point, but I think we're done with that. Here we go. Here's the zombie that takes the sword. So, that was half the journey done. I could light this up again. And then there's the difficult question of how are we going to get it over to the villagers? It's not that way, it's the other way. All the way over there. That's my villagers. We are currently in the middle of a lake, so I can't just lift it up here. I looked for where the nearest landmass was, found a little island, realized it's way too far to tunnel, so we're going up. I made a piston and a block of redstone, and here we see me grabbing some pumpkins, because I know that I don't want to worry about the zombie burning in the sun. So I'm going to put a pumpkin on its head, and just boop. There we go. Now we've got seemingly a Halloween mob, but it's not Halloween. It's almost my birthday. I think I was going to bring that up. It's almost my birthday. So, as you can see by the trees, I'm under an island right now. This was tedious. I'm digging a tunnel all the way to the top and a staircase around it so that I can go up. There's a beach, there's sand falling down on me. It was no good. It was kind of terrible. But yeah, I was listening to a horror podcast throughout this entire thing, which is an interesting choice when you're dealing with a zombie spawner and a trip to the nether. There were a few times where I got spooked, not because of the horror podcast, but because there was like a ghost noise or I got down to partial health. I, in fact, I know what episode I was listening to while I was doing this bit. I can tell. Yeah, I really like horror. I like horror as a genre. I've been enjoying horror podcasts as a way to tell that story. I started out with the Magnus Archives, and then I ran out of that, but I got my mom into it, and Magnus Archives is what our next role-playing game is going to be based off of, and I'm so excited, because not only are we revisiting a previous world, but we're doing it with a Magnus Archives twist. I'm just so happy about that. But also, Magnus Protocol, anyone? There's a bunch of people who I know what I mean, but I'm very excited for the continuation of the story that I, happened to like. I considered pushing the zombie with the boat, but I quickly figured out that was going to be too difficult, so we're breaking the zombie out and having it follow me. I don't have nearly enough time to listen to podcasts because I need to be doing something while I listen to podcasts, and I'm bad at doing that. But if anyone has any good horror podcast suggestions or wants to chat with me about like the Magnus Archives, let me know. I was listening to the Storage Papers while I did this because it's pretty similar, and there was a lot of digging, so I needed to listen to something. As you can see, we're going down and down, and wait for it, we're not there yet. We're going more down, actually. If you can believe it, we're going more down. That was actually a little bit too much down, that's why I cut it off, but yeah. And then I wanted to lock the villagers off because I did not want any chance of that zombie getting out to my villagers. This system needed to be reworked so many times, and I cut out so much of my death. Like, this was difficult. I struggled with this. I cut out so much of my struggle because you did not need to see the 20 minutes of tomfoolery that happened with this zombie. It's stuck in there for now. It hurts real bad. And this system is not anywhere close to functional. I spent way too long on this because I didn't really know what I was doing. This is a clip to show you how I was having a hard time trading with the villagers. They weren't picking trades up. They just weren't. No matter what I did, I had multiple going. It's like, and as soon as I start recording this clip, of course, one gives me something, but it's Frostwalker 1, and I don't really care. And so, okay, let's cycle it again. Nope, they won't pick it up. This is why I went to the Nether and did zombie stuff. I couldn't just keep sitting and cycling trades because they wouldn't take the trades. It was so annoying, guys. It was so annoying. This is me testing to see if the thing works, and it doesn't because the zombie can see the minecart, but it can't reach the villager. The villager needs to be lower down. So I put the villager lower down, and as we can see, hold on, zombie. There we go. The zombie can reach the villager. But then I can't get that going. I can't move it. So I had to change the entire setup so that I could move the zombie villager without it hitting me and hurting me. So, finally ready to start the curing process. I am building up some potions. Not pictured, because I cut it out, is me rooting through my chests to find that I only have one spider's eye, so I am going to need to get some spiders. Luckily, I know where some mine shafts are, so I can do that. This is the setup I made for the villagers. I put the levers in the wrong spot. They don't need to be in the middle. They need to be on either side. But yeah, I played around with this in creative until I found like the best system for me. We're sending this villager off, and we're just gonna put it at the end so that the next villagers that I put through can go in. This is where I made a mistake though. I didn't turn that off. That needed to be off, so that villager is stuck there now. And it was real bad. I tried to fix it. I made it worse. I just made it worse. I did eventually fix it, but I almost died several times to do so. And honestly, it was not worth it. But I finally got 6 villagers here. Gave them my 6 golden apples. That's why I only bothered to get 6 villagers instead of the full 8 that would fit in this setup, because I only had 6 golden apples. And then there was just waiting. I set up a free cam so that I could wait with a more dramatic angle. And we're just waiting. I was like playing some phone games, listening to my podcast, just zoning out while I was recording this because I wanted the shot of villagers starting to turn. We've got one. I honestly don't remember if I kept in any more. But like, is it just me, or is waiting for villagers to convert like the most boring chore in Minecraft? Like, I'm all good with dealing with villagers. I can cycle the trades. I like gathering zombie villagers around. Now that I have this set up, like, actually converting the villagers, not bad. I can get potions of weakness. I can get golden apples. Sitting here and just waiting for the villagers to stop shaking and to unzombify. It's terrible. It's like reverse necromancy. I mean, I guess kind of necromancy. Bringing the dead back to life, though they're already undead, and we're making them undead? Anyway, we got another villager. I was occasionally appreciating how their hats are books. I always forget. I'm like, yeah, they're wearing fezzes. They're wearing books. I kind of want a book hat. Is that just me? I don't wear hats. I kind of want a hat that is a book. Anyway, we got all of the villagers. It's amazing. Mending at only 1. Efficiency 5 at 17, so I'll probably have to like run that through the system again, but I was so excited. I was so excited. I was so nervous about this, you guys. I'm so happy. This is the first time I've done this in Minecraft. And now voiceover me has to say goodbye because in situ me said some stuff. Bye-bye. So what we really need now is a way for these guys to go through this track and all the way up here. And I'm thinking this building, I want to turn it into like a little train station of sorts. My voice was so very obviously clogged and sick when I said that. Are you back? Are you back with me in this kitchen, this living room? Excellent, good. Let's continue with the present now, where I sound like this. I don't know what I sound like yet, but I'm betting it's not great. I might as well harvest these pumpkins. This is a great source of emeralds from the villagers, and I've started more of a pumpkin fields and such over there. Been doing like a bit of fishing as well. It's actually been pretty good. Making videos is especially difficult when I'm sick for the only periods I'm free to do that. But hey, that kind of comes with working in childcare. I still do enough to it that I'm catching the colds. I'll be alright. It's just not my favorite thing. And it's always weird to record videos, and even weirder to edit, honestly. But I sound bad. So, I want to build a train station. Might have mentioned that, might have cut that out. We'll see. It will be right here, right across from this library of sorts, because that's where I've dug the minecart tunnel. Currently, I don't know if I plan to have the villagers dismount here and then try and like lead them to where I want them to be, or if I will have like a section of secret underground tunnels leading to the houses, because that sounds a lot easier to get the villagers in place. Material-wise, what am I thinking? Let's think out loud. I feel like it has to be pretty stone-based, so probably looking at our diorite, calcite, probably not the snow, basalt, deep slate. I kind of like the idea of that, the smooth basalt and the deep slate. Genuinely might not do wood at all. I love the idea of copper in this, and maybe even like some of these terracottas and the lapis. I don't know if this is the best thing for me to do right now with my day. Honestly, I don't want to put this down and build right now. I only just convinced myself to be able to pick up recording. Like, I'm sick. I know this won't help. Yeah, all that. For the sake of the video, I might insert the build here. I don't know. I never know what will happen with editing. I just wanted to talk to you about how that's the plan. Give me food, give me food, give me food. That's probably good enough. It's not like I really need to carry my bed to the nether, I guess. I'm gonna be waiting here for food to cook for just a little bit, so riveting content. The drama, the intrigue of the open sea. So I found that the ideal dramatic way to fish is like this. Set up the free cam, so that you're watching yourself fish. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Woo! I got some very positive feedback from my previous episode. That was nice. I liked getting positive feedback. What a revolutionary concept. Enjoyable positive feedback that, Sheolora, no one's ever in the history of the universe talked about getting positive feedback that they enjoyed. Wow, what a unique take on, yep. Anyway, I also did get a question. I answered it in the comments, but I did have someone ask a question. I'm very excited about that. So, I'm sure you saw it earlier, but welcome to my terrible nether spawn. This is genuinely the worst spawn you can get. Don't know where I'm going. Still not familiar with the nether, even though I have found something. Go grab some basalt, though. I don't know why I'm here. Ideally, nether woods. I talked about how I've been inspired by Hermitcraft lately. Hold on, let me go pull up the actual comment instead of just doing this from memory. The_idiot529 asked, what Hermitcraft season was your first? For the Q&A section of this video, what Hermitcraft season was my first? My first season of Hermitcraft was season 7. For those of you who don't know what Hermitcraft is, which would surprise me because it's very big and it's a very big name in the Minecraft fandom. Like, even when I didn't watch it, I sort of knew what it was. But I also know that I have some, friends who their only exposure to online Minecraft stuff is through me, which is, very flattering. But yes, Hermitcraft is a big name Minecraft server that are known for big builds and technical stuff. It is a server full of content creators. It is not open to the public. Where is that buzz coming from? Ah, right, okay. It is currently in season 9. My first season was season 7, which means that the season 9 plot hooks that are tying back to season 7 are very enjoyable for me. Soul Sand Valley, nice. Not sure if I found one of these earlier, don't remember. Might have. But yeah, my first season was season 7. I came in partway through the season because I was telling my friend all about the Minecraft stuff I was watching and old Minecraft stuff that I loved. My friend was like, do you watch Hermitcraft? I said no. I've heard about that, I guess, but I've never watched it or anything. And my friend said, you need to fix that. You like Minecraft. Why haven't you watched Hermitcraft? Go fix that. I was like, I don't even know where to start. And they told me some of the bigger names in Hermitcraft and what those people do, what they're known for, were their favorites, and made me watch some videos, I think, if I recall correctly. They were like, okay, that's what we're doing today. We're going to make you watch the first few episodes of Hermitcraft from maybe a couple of different POVs. Here's the beginning of the current season. And I watched many, several sleepless nights to catch up. I had insomnia a few of those nights. It was it got to 1:30 in the morning and I could not sleep. And I was like, I'm so bored, I need to do something. So I watched a copious amount of Minecraft YouTube in a very short period of time. And then I caught up with Mumbo and I went to watch Grian. And again, had some insomnia-filled nights. But then season 8, I started watching more people. No, I watched some Tango too because I thought that his cartoon tower was so cool. Season 8, one of my favorite YouTubers at the time was added. All of these words mean nothing to the people who don't know anything about Hermitcraft. Anyway, Gemini Tay is one of my absolute favorites. I love her vibes ever since I started my YouTube journey. The atmosphere that she pulls off with her videos has been something that's inspired me and something that I've aspired to do. So it was super exciting to have her join Hermitcraft. These are one of my favorite decoration details. I'm grabbing all of these, probably a fair amount of the soul soil too. This is a good texturing material. I watched Gem, and I ended up watching all of Botham for season 8. And then partway through season 8, I started watching Ren's perspective. and I continued keeping up with Tango. And in season 9, I've been branching out like even more. Still not at the point where I watch like everyone's videos, but I've been like mostly keeping up with Cleo as well. I was watching Pearl and Gem and Rian and Scar and Tango. Watch all of Tango. Watched most of Ren. Started watching V-dubs. Thoughts in my brain? Where are they? Definitely missing people and thoughts, but yeah, branching out, getting inspiration for things that you can do in Minecraft, for ways that you can make videos, just enjoying this group of nerds and dorks and all that good stuff that I've always really enjoyed. Just interacting with each other and having fun together. And that's been super cool. I've really liked the content and the community around Hermitcraft. I've actually always had, this is going into a tangent, I've always had a bit of a hard time with fandoms and stuff. Like, I've always been so entrenched in fan culture. My parents were entrenched in fan culture. I was literally raised into fandom. But, I've had some bad experiences and some really, really isolating experiences with fandom. From being bullied for liking stuff to pretending to like the mainstream media that I actually don't like because it was the only way that people would interact with me. Like, there are some fandoms that were a part of masking to me, which I talked about on stream occasionally, but it's always like it's always a little weird to talk about. Yeah, like I don't know, that's it's kind of a sad story. So I don't remember if I've really talked about it on YouTube before, but I might just leave that one hanging for now. So the Hermitcraft fandom, to get back to the point, has been really good for me. It's something that I actually care about and I actually enjoy. It's something that's really welcoming, and being able to talk with my friends about the videos and actually have them care, even if it's not someone they watch, is really nice. I really like Minecraft. Minecraft stories are always the easiest to get into with me. Like, I raised myself on Minecraft stories and Minecraft roleplays and stuff, and yet I have never seen any of the Minecraft diaries, and I probably never will. Ooh, mushroom. Interdimensional mushrooms give me a lot of emotions because of one of the aforementioned Minecraft roleplays that I raised myself on. Moving swiftly onwards. The reason we're moving swiftly onwards isn't because it's like something I'm ashamed of or anything. It's because if I talk about that, I will never stop. It will be several hours. I did this on a Twitch stream once. It was like the entire stream. It is, in fact, the reason that my crown texture is like this. The reason I have a golden crown instead of golden helmet, the reason I have that vanilla tweak on, is that Minecraft roleplay. If you can pick the Minecraft roleplay I'm talking about by me saying interdimensional mushrooms and golden crown, you're my new best friend. Award yourself brownie points. Let me know in the comments. Scream about it with me. Please, I miss it. So yeah, I feel like this video is maybe going to be a little bit more chilling out than the rest of the videos in the series so far have been. The rest of them, maybe just episode 2. I mean, episode 2 worked great. It was exactly what I wanted it to be. I was so uncertain that I'd be able to pull off that style, but people seemed to like it. Got some good feedback. That's real nice. I really didn't think that I'd ever be able to make a video like that, so I'm very impressed with myself. I don't have enough of a plan for this video to do that. I don't know how the editing's going to go. Maybe I'll cut most of this out. But for right now, the way that I can be productive, fill up time of the video, is to just wander through the nether wastes. I'm really not finding the biomes I want. Could do this. This is how I looked around previously. It's so easy to get lost like this. Woo! Okay, where's that? Where am I? Again. Oh, I'm here. Oh, it's the direction that I'm facing. Great, let's go that way. Warped wood is truly one of my favorite blocks in the game. Oh, I mean, like, stripped warped stem is one of my favorite blocks in the game. Yes, hello, Ghost, I see you. I acknowledge you. We're moving on. I have a custom texture pack that I made myself on the stream that changes the texture of warped planks, because frankly, they're too dark usually. They're darker than they should be, and I don't like it. I fixed it. Warped plank were the wrong texture, so I fixed it. Look, there they are! the glorious, the beautiful. I didn't get a silk touch pickaxe first. I really should have before coming here. Hey, the fortress is, not where you are. I feel like you're missing it a bit, buddy. Right, anyway, I didn't bring my hoe. I deliberately put my hoe away. I forgot that you bring a hoe when you go to the nether so you can pick up the blocks. Because these don't decay, and I am bothered. I am bothered by just leaving things floating. Making a stone hoe is so not worth it. Because I have a villager that will just sell me stone hoes, and it's like the cheapest trade they have. So to unlock them, like it's what they will sell as opposed to the thing that is expensive for me to provide. So to unlock them, I had to buy like 20 hoes. So I'm not gonna sit here and craft a stone hoe. I have stone hoes. I have stone hoes at home. I'm not doing that. These are one of my favorite things to put in pots. You're what I want. I don't have silk touch. I want that block. Thank you. Oh! Woo! How did I not notice until I was like looking, like this was my viewpoint? I didn't notice over here. Didn't notice when I killed the dude. I noticed here. Actually, I noticed with that mushroom. Which says a lot about me and interdimensional mushrooms. But anyway, let's maybe like note down my coordinates. This is not your natural spawning habitat. Okay, you're sending me home? Acceptable. Failing to send me home. Okay, maybe this will send me home. There we go. The fact that I grabbed one type of wood but didn't grab the other type of wood is bothering. I also didn't grab the other type of ground. That's bothering me. I might need to go back. I thought I was ready to go home. I wasn't ready to go home, and now I'm like, well, journey's over. On to the next thing. Like, I wanted to go on an adventure. I wanted to find them mostly, I think. I'm not really in a position to harvest things just yet. But it is bothering me that I didn't get the other ground covering. And, you know, if I had silk touch, I could pick it up easily. But since I don't, I just have to wait for Enderman to grief, which they shouldn't even be able to do because I do have a no mob griefing data pack that I theoretically, like I'm pretty sure, I installed it into this world. This world doesn't seem to have any data packs. Like I put my regular data packs in here, but no. No data packs. No data packs for me. Anyway, as you can see, haven't built anything yet. Are we ignoring that? I don't know. I don't know how I edited this video. I'm not in the mood for witty commentary or anything anymore. And you know, it's probably a good idea to rest my voice a little bit because I am kind of sick. So I guess maybe I do some building. Maybe this is one. When do I edit the building? No one knows yet. Bye.